everybody, it's Crystal Moon here again with episode 2 of my horse trials, and today I'm going to be showing you my Lipizzan Dark Magic. So as you can see, Dark Magic, he's more of a thicker body type as the Lipizzans are, and of course he has that nose that they're known for, that kind of curved crescent, almost Roman-like nose. But yeah, if we watch how he idles now, you're just gonna see he doesn't really do much. He kicks around a little bit, you know, sometimes he'll do a little hop or a jump, and sometimes he'll lean over and graze a little bit, but for the most part, he just stands there. His idling animations aren't very good. He is one of the newer horses, not the newest, but he's one of the newer horses, but he still doesn't have as great animations as the new Pinto Arabians or the Conameras. First things I want to show you now about my Lipizzan is the gait. We're going to start off with the walk, and we're going to continue through the trot, the canter, the gallop, and so on. I'm going to show you what it looks like when he jumps, and I'm going to show you his special move that the Lipizzans are known for on Star Stable by use of the spacebar. And one of my favorite things that the Lipizzan does, which now a lot of the newer horses do, but for the time this was pretty neat, whenever you go to back him up, he turns his head. Okay, so here's that special move I was talking about when you press the space bar. It's pretty simple. It's just kind of like a stand-up rear move. Definitely something that I use for dressage, and I know a lot of players do. I don't know the technical name for it, but it's one of my favorite special moves in the game. So now we're moving on to hairstyles. In my opinion, there's not really much offered for the Lipizzan on Star Stable. The original haircut is the best. The mane isn't too short and the tail isn't too thick, which is the big issue with the rest of these I'm going to show you, because I do like my horses to have a long mane if possible, but I don't want the tail to look like the horse hasn't been brushed in months. So I'm going to go ahead and show you here. If you look, the longer hairstyles do look really nice on the Lipizzan, especially the forelock, but the tail looks thick and bushy and unnatural, and that's why I chose to stay with the original haircut here. This is probably going to look pretty familiar to you guys if you've seen my first episode. I'm going to go ahead and try to use the same exact competitions in every episode, but I'm going to go ahead and add a couple new ones and just go ahead and maybe add some extras to keep it interesting. But this is for the sake of experimentation to see which horse truly is faster, better at bending, better at agility, better at jumping, so on, by using the same tack, the same clothing, and the same competitions at the same level. And that's why I am deciding to use the same races. So here's the bonus race I decided to put in for this episode. I went ahead to Marley's farm and did the show jumping track there. Last time I could not do this track because this was originally the show jumping track I wanted to use for my trials, but I could not begin with this because, I don't know if you recall, but whenever I released my first episode, that was right whenever Santa's Village was released, and the entire game was swarmed with players, and everything was lagging so badly, I had no choice but to go as far away as possible and use the Baroness's track. So this is Marley's show jumping. It's not really going to be scored. It's going to show you what it looks like from a different perspective. It's actually show jumping this time, and it's not jumping over, you know, piles of wood or stone. And this is our cross-country race that I use for my trials. I'm sure if you've watched my previous episode, you've seen my Morgan Phantomized sliding and slipping all over this track. Now, because of the way I have to record this, all of my horses do slide just slightly whenever I record this. However, if you go ahead and compare the videos between my Morgan and my Lipizzan, you will see a big difference between the control. The Lipizzan does have a lot more control, and I do give him credit for that. But like I said, he's not very agile. He doesn't turn very well. His jumping could be improved. He did do well on jumping here, but compared to some of my other horse breeds, which we're going to show you later on, those breeds I'm talking about, he doesn't really compare well with jumping. I said before he's not really a big speed demon or anything, and he's not great at agility, but he did beat my record by just a tiny bit against my Morgan, which is actually very surprising to me. So again, I'm not very good at the barrel racing. My turns aren't very sharp. I know when to slow down and speed up, it just doesn't seem to correspond with my controls. It's just really hard for me. That's all I have for Dark Magic right now. Thank you for watching. My summary in this is the pros of Dark Magic is he is an absolutely gorgeous horse. He matches everything with this color. They also come in dark brown, gray, and white, so I recommend that you go check those out. I actually almost purchased the gray one already. However, the cons, he's not very fast. He is a bulky kind of horse. That's how the Lipizzans are built. They're strong, but they're not very agile. So he doesn't do turns super well. You know, he doesn't do jumps as wide and as high as many other horses. I have a beautiful black Hano named Snake Hollow, and he is already ready to go. I got him tacked up, and I'm getting ready to go ahead and shoot the video now. So I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching.